What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again for Tuesday NBA DraftKings picks. A pretty disappointing night last night on Monday. Russell Westbrook in a premium matchup just couldn't get any scoring going. He got the rebounds and assists they were looking for, but couldn't get any shots to drop. I'm not sure what's been going on with him lately. I figured he would bounce back against the Magic. Seems like he might be in a little bit of a slump or playing less than 100%. Can't really figure it out there. But some other guys also, Nikola Jokic, didn't get as much run I was looking for. I figured that Anthony Davis would have been a little bit more affected by the back-to-back compared to Mirotic, with Anthony Davis playing 43 minutes the night before. But it seemed like it was the other way around. Mirotic only getting 25 minutes on Monday night. That kind of sucked. And also my lottery pick, my cheap guy, Felicio, on the Bulls. He got 30 minutes. I'm not sure what he was doing out there in the court. Not sure if he was just looking for like front row seats at the game. But he only put up like 3 shots, had 4 points and 3 rebounds. It seemed like every other big man, like Valentine, ended up with 13 rebounds. Not sure if he was like allergic to the ball last night, but it didn't want to do anything. Like if you get 30 minutes against the Nets as a center, you should be able to do at least something in the matchup. And he couldn't really get it done, so it was kind of a disappointing night there. Some guys kind of blew up in my face. We did have some good plays. Marcus Gasol did his thing, and also Trey Burke did pretty solid. But we're going to bounce back here on Tuesday night, a 6-game slate. These 6-game slates have been treating me well recently, knock on wood, so hopefully we can have another good night tonight. It's easier to kind of get the research done and have every kind of base covered for these kind of slates. So drop a like in the video if you're ready to win some money here tonight and have a good friggin' slate. Let's try to get over 100 likes yet again on the video. And I announced this on Twitter, commented on the video. We're at around like 3,800 subscribers, about to hit that. So at 4,000 subscribers, gonna host another DraftKings tournament. I'll probably have like the 200 person entry into it. Probably make it like $5 or $10 entry. So that gives us kind of a prize, like a GPP format, for someone to take home some money. And also I'll add some money to the pot to that. I'll probably just PayPal the winners even more money. So it's kind of like an extra boost of playing a GPP with some extra prize included. So I'm excited about that. So definitely subscribe if you want to be a part of that tournament. We're around 200 subscribers to go there. So looking forward to that. But let's just get into the plays. We got some good options at the top here. LeBron at the top. These studs really have been screwing me over recently. The high salary guys. I honestly think that with LeBron is kind of going insane recently, his teammates have been letting him down. I think this is going to be more of like his role players getting involved in this game, so I'm not really trying to go him. I'm going to go with a triple-double machine as of late. Nikola Jokic, my boy. I love the way this guy plays. Over 50 DraftKings points the last 4 games, and he got 47 the game before that. It just seems like this lineup is really suiting him well with them having Wilson Chandler at the power forward. This kind of can get those more rebounds. Like, it's good for his DraftKings totals. You can kind of run that point forward role, rack up the rebounds and the assists. So at 10,500 here, price isn't crazy. You can easily go over 50 DraftKings points again. Good over-under here. Should be at another shootout for the Nuggets. They just been in shootout after shootout. 232 over-under and a 4-point spread in favor of the Nuggets. So it should be able to stay close and be a high-scoring, up-tempo game. Both these teams aren't on the back-to-back as well, so they should be rested up, ready to go. Nikola Jokic, lock him in there. We're going to go with another big man here. Dwight the Fright, 8,400, going against Chicago. Chicago's just been getting bullied down low since they went to Felicio as their center, and Bobby Portis as well at the 5, just undersized, not good defenders. Felicio, his like defensive rating is like negative .01 or whatever, so he's been absolutely atrocious on defense. I think Dwight Howard can have a huge game here as long as it stays close. It is good that Chicago is going to be having Zach LaVine rested, so he can keep him in the game here. Charlotte has been blowing out some teams recently. They won pretty convincingly against Detroit and Washington in the last 2 games, but Charlotte, they're not a great team. I think they'll come back down to earth a little bit here, and Dwight has been much better at home. which is noticeable. 40 DraftKings points per game and averaging 44 DraftKings points per game the 2 games against Chicago. And that probably their matchup probably wasn't as good because I'm assuming, didn't really check it, but I would be guessing that Robin Lopez was starting those games. Felicio, worst defender by the numbers this year. It seems like he's been getting killed. Jarrett Allen, the starting center for the Nets last night, got 18 points and 9 rebounds against them in only 23 minutes. So if Allen can do that, Dwight the Fry can have a huge game. So lock him in there. Has 50-point upside, honestly, in that matchup. And for my third guy, we're going to go back to that shootout in Denver. Lou Williams at 7,200 here. Seems like he's getting his groove back. Had a huge night against Phoenix with 35 points from the field against them. Good for 45 DraftKings points and 43 DraftKings points against Golden State. With Avery Bradley out of the lineup, it seems like he's getting back to that groove. The usage is great with 20 and 17, around like 15 plus shots every single game the last couple weeks. So great there. And the assist totals have been very high in some of these games. So this could be another game where he gets it done there, leading that second unit and really just being a great usage player. So safe and consistent, especially in these high scoring games. So Lou Williams, like him a lot here. Lock him in. And for my fourth guy, you might not see this coming, but Rodney Hood, though, did some research. I feel like there's some value on this Cavs team, like I mentioned with LeBron. Rodney Hood, love him as a player. I mentioned him when he was playing the second game for them, how I thought he was their second best player. Hasn't been living up to the hype, honestly, with some lackluster games as of late, but the minutes have been trending up. 27, 25, and 28 the last couple of games. Some tough matchups against San Antonio, especially. Against Washington, they're pretty solid defensively. So at 4,300, though, against the Brooklyn Nets, it doesn't get much better than that. They're not great defensively, like you see. They're allowing 109 points per game. So this is the kind of game I think they're going to get Rodney Hood more involved. I did some digging on the Cavs, kind of beat writers and stuff like that. And Tyronn Lue at the press conference said that he's going to try to get Rodney Hood some more shots. Honestly, I think he could get like 30 minutes in this game. Like, Osman has been pushed out of the lineup, really. He's been starting, but only getting around 15 minutes per game. So Rodney Hood, like him a lot, and his salary is getting to the bare minimum, almost at 4,300. So definitely a spot to take advantage of that. I think he can catch lightning in a fire in this matchup. So lock him in there. And for my fifth and final guy, like I said, Cavs again. These role players, they let LeBron down yesterday, or not yesterday, but when they played the Spurs, like LeBron was a one-man wrecking crew. Think Larry Nance is going to show out here in this matchup. 5,200 against the Nets. I mentioned yesterday with Felicio how bad they are against centers. I think Larry Nance can take advantage of this matchup. Tristan Thompson has been on the way out. He had a solid game last game, but I don't see him just like keeping Larry Nance out of the minutes, like being the leader of the minutes for the center. I think Larry Nance is going to get 20 plus minutes in this game. He has had some big games, 39 and 33 DraftKings points in 2 games already, and this is probably the best matchup he's had as a Cav, so definitely a great spot for him. If you look at some of the games recently, these like around the rim players, the ones that just catch these oops around the rim, they're great on the offensive glass and the defensive glass. Some big name guys like DeAndre, Dwight Howard, and Andre Drummond are some notable guys that have played the Nets recently within the last couple weeks, and they all had humongous games, double-doubles, almost 20 plus rebounds for all those guys and around 15 plus points. So I'm not saying Larry Nance can do that, but he's a similar type of player. So he definitely matches up well against them. So 5,200, think he can get 30 plus DraftKings points in this game. Lock him in there. So that is the first 5 guys. You got Lou Williams, Rodney Hood, Larry Nance, Nikola Jokic, and Dwight Howard. And for my Dollar Tree play of the day, my lottery pick, I keep on thinking, I'm trying to change up the names here, but I keep on going back to the old names. But Jabari Parker at 4,300, going against Washington, kind of an off the grid player, probably more GPP. But coming back from his injury, he was only limited to around 20 minutes. But the fact they let him play 24 minutes in the last game against New Orleans is a great sign. His usage was up dramatically in that game also with 14 shots. So he's feeling great. I think he'll be able to continue on that performance against Washington. They are pretty weak against small forwards. We've seen that with LeBron and some other guys this year. We see in the matchup only 4th, but I think they have Jabari considered a power forward in that ranking. They have struggled against small forwards. So Jabari Parker, Think he gets it done here at 4,300. A great matchup, like I said, going against the second unit. Washington's second unit is not that great, especially defensively. So Jabari Parker in Milwaukee as well. He's been performing very well here in Milwaukee. So at 4,300, some more possible minutes, more GPP though probably, because you don't know what's going to happen really here. Like, maybe his minutes go back down, but based on the minutes trends, it looks like he should be good for around 20 to 25 minutes here. So lock him in. That gets you up to 5,000 remaining per player. Someone else to keep on your radar. It's only 12 a.m. right now, so I'm not sure in like all these guys that are questionable and stuff like that, but Danilo Gallinari, currently questionable. If he doesn't play, also Avery Bradley is out. Then Tyron Wallace, the guy that really stole the slate last time when Gallinari is out, dropped 33 DraftKings points. I don't think he'll go for 30 plus again, but I think he can return at least 5 times value. So a solid cash game play if Gallinari is out, because he should be able to get solid minutes. Like, he got 37 minutes there. Great to see. Probably should be good for around 25 plus minutes. So someone else to consider as a value guy. Keep updated with that on Twitter. You can follow me at MoneyWebby. I'll update any plays because, like I said, it's only 12 a.m. We have, probably like 18 hours. 18 hours until the slate starts. So definitely a ton of time. So follow me there and drop a like in the video. I greatly appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. And subscribe if you haven't already to get these plays every single day. The Money 6 to lead you to the money. Come and join the Money Mob. And like I said, 200 subscribers away from that tournament. Maybe I'll up the ante a little bit, make it like a $25 buy, and let's have like a huge cash prize. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely subscribe if you want to be a part of that, and put notifications on to get alerted every single time I upload these videos. I'm gonna be doing my PGA DraftKings picks tomorrow, so definitely look out for that one. We had some success with some of the guys last week. Justin Thomas, I mentioned him. He ended up winning. Tommy Fleetwood was in the contention. He was leading in the final round, but finished 4th. Mentioned him. Chris Kirk was okay. He finished like 30-something. 3 other guys missed the cut, which sucked. But this is going to be a no-cut tournament. Feel great about it. Already started researching, and I'll give you some guys tomorrow that I'm looking at. So we'll see you guys back here on Wednesday for the slate. 6-game slate. It should be a good one. Good luck, guys.